That's what it would look like. It was insane. But then, okay, we had a really good match, but at the end, Nia Jax, to the happiness of Mandy and all big women around the world and people who get fat shamed around the world. And by the way, Coca Cole sold this amazingly. I have to say that. Coca Cole sold this well. Mm-hmm. Nia Jax is the Raw Women's Champion. Holy shit. At 10:15, this match went longer than I expected, but 10:15. And this is great. I really am very proud of Nia Jax. Yeah. I'm really proud.
This is her moment in the sun. She deserves it.
So, like I said, Mandy was in tears for this. And Mandy did not get emotional about much, but she was in tears watching Nia Jax win this belt. Like, she was crying. But it was amazing. It was happy tears. Happy tears for Nia.
Okay.
She is now the Raw Women's Champion. And who would have told me who would have told me before this weekend started that Charlotte and Nia Jax would be our champions? I wouldn't have believed you.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Charlotte, Nia Jax, and Shayna Baszler would be our champion. I wouldn't believe you.
Yep.
Moving on. We have Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles. Before we even get to the match, the video package made this feel like a big match feel. They brought out Japanese footage and newspaper clippings. I'm like, where the hell was this for the last 5 weeks of SmackDown television? Where the hell was this?
They brought out the early AJ Styles starting his career.
I know, they showed like WCW. They showed some TNA clips. They even showed TNA clips in here. They paid for everything on this. It was really cool. Was there
a couple Ring of Honor clips? Or
yeah, they have a deal with Ring of Honor. They have a deal with Ring of Honor. But like they were doing New Japan clip. They were showing everything. And they even showed some clips from their first match at Wrestle Kingdom. Like they showed everything in here. It is too damn bad. The match did not live up to the hype, but we'll get into that. Shinsuke came out, and all I asked for was a violin. That's all I asked for. What we got instead was, who was that playing playing the guitar? I know Mandy said.
Oh, Mandy said that's the lead guitarist for Alice Cooper.
Yeah, Alice Cooper's band. Yeah, Nina Schwartz. There you go. Yeah. She started with the electric guitar version of shit. I came out of the bathroom to hearing his music being played by electric guitar. I'm like, what the hell's going on? She starts playing electric guitar. The place is going insane. And all of a sudden, she pans backwards, and we see 10, and you called this, 10 violinists on separate sides, and Shinsuke is on the top of the ramp. There's a band playing the music, and we had a full-on orchestra pretty much playing Shinsuke's music, and Shinsuke was in heaven. He was in heaven.
He was loving the moment. You could tell as he's walking down the ramp, and he's doing his little dance.
As I said last night, that was a rock star entrance. That wasn't a wrestler, that was a rock star entrance.
If you notice, they're calling him the artist.
Well, he's always been the artist. That's nothing new. He's always been the artist, but this should have been the rock star. Last night should have been the debut of the rock star Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah. That's what that felt like to me. Then AJ came out to a normal entrance, but it was cool. It was instead of pyro, it was AJ. If you're telling me the difference between the characters, here's Shinsuke Nakamura, the over the top, and here's AJ.
Yep.
I'm a great wrestler, and I know it.
Yep.
That was the difference.
Yep.
I don't want to talk bad about this match, but I was bored. I was kind of bored.
I wasn't. I thought...
I just didn't think it was as good as I went in with high expectations. Maybe the fact that I went in with high expectations. And this match went 2020, and I thought it should have went longer. And it felt like it was going to go longer. And then it just kind of ended. I don't know. I don't know how to feel.
They were giving each other, move for move, and you had high flying from AJ Styles. You had the quick maneuvers of Shinsuke.
Right to me.
To me, I think it lived up to
some hype. I don't think it lived up to the massive hype that everyone had.
It didn't live up to the classic. You're not going to see
Dream
this
match.
again
Dream
type
match.
of match. Yeah.
Well, maybe because they had something else planned. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
But it was over when I thought it would kick again. I thought we were going into the third stage of the match, and suddenly it was over. I was like, oh, I thought he was going to kick out Styles Clash. I really thought he was going to kick out Styles Clash.
Yeah, that's
and
what I thought.
And we're going to keep going for 10 more minutes, every other big WrestleMania match does. And they didn't.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay then. Well, then we find out why. Shinsuke doing their thing. They hug. Nakamura took the belt from the referee. I don't know what knee implemented. It sounds like, okay, cool. And it's just I think they did the Asuka Charlotte thing to set this up to nobody start coming.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think that was the point of the Asuka Charlotte thing.
And then you're waiting for it. Shinsuke's kneeling, holding the belt out.
And then what happens?
AJ. And then Shinsuke does a Ric Flair and takes his arm in between the uprights of AJ Styles. It's good. And AJ is writhing in pain and rolling around.
And Nakamura turned heel. And you know what? As I mentioned earlier, with KO and Sammy no longer on SmackDown because of that match, they needed a heel. And you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm actually okay with this because this is brought up on audio this morning I was listening to. The crowd did not have to choose anymore now. They don't have to choose. They could just cheer for AJ.
But now you set up this wonderful storyline.
And we could do this for months. We could do this for months. And this means to me that when we do have the shake-up, Shinsuke and AJ are not getting split up. Because they're not going to end this right now.
Because here's the thing. If they want to basically make this like drawn out and dramatic and you have the backstory, Shinsuke can say, I've always been jealous of the attention AJ got. I worked just as hard, and no one gave me that attention.
I'm going to throw this out there, and we'll move on. We have two matches to go. Okay. I think next pay-per-view Backlash, Shinsuke wins there. Heel cheating. And then we have a story from then till SummerSlam. AJ wins the belt back at SummerSlam in Brooklyn. That's what I think happens.
Or
that'd be cool. Right. That'd be a cool story.
There's going to be some outside interference.
Oh yeah,
and
something.
You know who's it's gonna come from?
Nicholas. No.
No. Asuka.
No, I don't think Asuka's gonna be involved in this. I think Asuka's in her own little world right now.
Okay.
But okay, we'll move on. So the crowd's kind of reacting to the AJ Shinsuke situation, right? And all of a sudden, Mardi Gras music hits. I did not see this one coming from these two. A Mardi Gras float comes out, and Sheamus and Cesaro in it throwing beads. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? They come out with a Mardi Gras float. I'm like, this is something out of the New Day. I'm like, where did this come from?
This is a...
But it woke the crowd up. That's the important part.
This was a WTF.
But they broke the crowd out. That's fine. And they get out of the... Well, you know what? It's Mardi Gras. I go with it. I was willing to accept it because we're in New Orleans, and they needed an entrance, so cool.
But then, of course, all the
they got
characters that were with them...
Well, they got out of the thing. They did their full entrance finally, and they got to the ring. Yeah. And then Braun's music hit, and Braun came out. And I love this moment when he got in the float, Braun, and then everyone ran, ran away. And then he rolled the float off the stage.
Yep.
So then the weirdest thing I've ever seen happen at WrestleMania happens. Braun comes out, and he doesn't have a tag partner, and he looks at the crowd.
Wait, grabs the mic.
Oh, he grabs the mic and says, I'm picking one of you. And boy, am I confused. We're all confused.
We're trying to figure out what he means by this.
I thought, like, my opinion, I didn't say this last night, but I should have. I thought he was going to go in the crowd and pull something like a Santino. Or you pull somebody out there that happens to be a trained wrestler.
Yeah.
And then you bring him up, like, tomorrow and say, oh, this guy's been training forever in NXT. Yeah. Like Braun Strowman was. Braun Strowman was like that. They brought him up, no one knew who he was when he was a Wyatt. So I thought this was going to happen here. But no, he brought in a little kid named...
Nicholas.
So, okay, I found out the backstory behind Nicholas.
Oh, go ahead.
The Nicholas is actually the son of the referee.
Okay, one more time.
The referee that was in the ring for this match?
Yeah.
That's his son.
All right, and then the next...
I'm not making that up.
And then the next question go with this is, why?
I have no idea. So, the crowd apparently ate this up. I was fine with it. I thought it was stupid, over the top, and dumb at first. But I'm like, you know what? Let's go with this.
Well, I like it. Braun takes him like, what's your name? And you get this like going, Nicholas.
So Braun Strowman and Nicholas apparently defeated Sheamus and Cesaro to win the Raw Tag Team Championships in 4 minutes. Yes, I said this correctly. A probably almost 10-year-old is the Raw Tag Team Champion.
But here's the thing, okay? The fans were cheering.
Oh, the crowd loved it.
And they were cheering Nicholas. And here's the thing. When Braun was walking up the aisle with him when they had their belts, and he's, really, there was a big smile on that man's face.
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. It was weird and dumb, and, like, everyone's eating it up today. And I love people that were having fun with it afterwards. But, like, what the hell do you do with this now? What the hell do you do? Like, I'm being serious. What the hell do you do tonight?
So what you do is... Braun has both straps.
Yeah, but technically Nicholas is the tag team champion.
But
technically,
what you do is now Braun does this massive search for a credible partner, Or
Nicholas is incredible.
Or in what WWE loves to do, we're gonna hold these straps in abeyance and have a tag team tournament. Once again,
in all seriousness, that's not a bad idea. All joking aside, with the Nicholas situation, I can see Angle doing that. Where Strowman, you didn't get a partner that was fun last night. But stripping of the titles, and we're gonna have a tournament, and then you revitalize the Raw Tag Team division, and this you can bring up you can actually have the Revival get pushed finally. Mm-hmm. You can bring up the Authors of Pain, You can bring up Sanity, and you can do a real tag division again. But I don't expect that.
So once again, Mr. Vacant will be the title holder.
Yes, I love the word abeyance. That one was Daniel Bryan was champion. I forgot about the word abeyance.
There you
go. Okay, finally we're at the main event, and I don't know how to feel yet. It's been almost 12 hours, and I still don't know how to feel about this. But Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, there wasn't any real over-the-top entrance. I expected more from Roman, because I know a couple of years ago he did the whole, cock his arm and then get the whole building shooting fireworks. There wasn't much over-the-topness for this. Typical entrances for the two of them. But that wasn't the story. Let me just tell the finish, and then we'll get into things. Brock Lesnar is still the WWE Universal Champion, pinning Roman Reigns at 15:55 after 5 F5s and an elbow that cut him open hard way, which, by the way, apparently was not approved. So, your thoughts?
So, are you saying once again that Lesnar went off script?
Much like he did to Orton. They think he did to Orton. I don't know how to feel. I'm still a little torn.
The info going into this match was that Brock...
Dana White, by the way, I forgot to mention, Dana White was in the crowd for Ronda, so he was obviously here for this.
Right. So, here's the thing. There's the news stories that broke on this, that Brock's returning to UFC, he's returning with Dana White, he's going to go back to MMA and fighting again. So, everyone is looking at, that Brock's going to drop the title to Roman.
Was it too obvious?
And that's what everyone was led to believe.
But as I said coming into this, after the Asuka thing, when Asuka lost, it kind of threw me for a loop on what do I know about this show now, because my two gimmies were Asuka winning and Roman winning, and neither one of them won.
I think I don't know if you want to put
change up. What's this damn building? What's this damn building, by the way?
I don't know if
plays the street cross or Undertaker.
I don't know if you want to use the word shake-up or, not to give the fans what they wanted or expected, but that's what happened. And the thing is...
They weren't happy. They weren't happy.
And here's the thing. For once, as Brock was beating the heck out of Roman Reigns, for once, you had the crowd...
Nope.
They were quiet?
No, they weren't quiet.
Well, no.
Here's what happened. I found out what was going on.
Okay.
They weren't quiet. They were bored, and they started playing with beach balls. They were bored. They dropped the beach balls out a few hours early, and they started chanting boring. They were legitimately bored.
Until...
No, that was it. They were bored. There was no reaction to the ending. There was no reaction at all. There was nothing. How pissed is Vince right now that Brock Lesnar making Roman Reigns bloody got nothing? There was nothing. There was no reaction at all.
I thought there was some reaction, but not enough.
We were watching it live. There was no reaction.
There was I guess
muted. It was muted.
If you want to say minimal reaction, you can say that. But the thing is we didn't expect for Roman to be busted open.
Nobody also expected Roman to lose.
And for as much blood that was coming out and covering Roman's face, you'd have thought that maybe one of the referees would have given him a towel to wipe it up because of the blood getting...
They didn't have time. That's what it was.
For the blood's getting in his eye, or for the referee to stop it.
I just don't think they have the time, because there was only a couple minutes left. Mm-hmm. And they have this situation in Roman's a bloody mess. I haven't seen that kind of blood in years. He was a bloody... I don't think since Brock's first match against Cena have I seen someone that bloody.
And
bloody fucking mess.
They were
5 F5s.
They were very concerned. The refs came out.
Oh, by the way, him throwing him to the announce table also wasn't planned. That also wasn't planned. That was not supposed to happen.
So, would you say that this would be a big FU to Vince?
It feels like it. It sure feels like it.
And because of this, that we would probably never see...
Brock Lesnar back. I strip him tonight. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even have him get beat. I strip him tonight and ban him from the company for a while. Because this is ridiculous. This is the second time this has happened.
I would not only ban him for a while, I'd ban him period.
I would ban him period. but because they don't do that, it's just something they do.
Well, let's just
but
say
I
that
would at least ban them for now. I would be gone. You're done.